Okay.
Hi, I'm Rick with FieldConnect, and we've got another video in our series of videos talking about how service-based businesses will very frequently have processes and tools that cause very, very small amounts of money, time or money, to leak out of the business frequently times a lot of guys, and the multiplication of that turns into a lot of money. So today I want to talk about the mechanism of using paper time cards and how that contributes to the conversation we're having. We have a business here in California we've worked with for a number of years, and their story is quite typical of the one I want to talk about today. So their guys get paid when they first arrive at a job, and they get paid when they leave the job. And so in our example, let's say we have a field staff member who's going to go out, maybe field engineer, he's going to go out and he arrives at his first job at 8:06 a.m. Because we're asking him to record his time as opposed to just clicking some sort of a start or something of that variety, because we're asking him to write it on this time card, he's going to write down 8 o'clock. Very common, very small amount of minutes, 6 minutes. To keep our math easy, let's say he works till 3:24 in the afternoon. So at 3:24 p.m. finishes up and he writes down, as you might imagine, 3:30, another 6 minutes. Having looked at hundreds of time cards from hundreds of companies, they almost always have these kinds of numbers: 8:10, 8:15, 8:30, etc. So 6 minutes twice a day, not a big deal. Let's expand that. So 12 minutes a day per day. That's times 5 days a week. That's 1 hour a week. So 60 minutes is 1 hour per week. Each guy. This particular company has 50 guys, more or less. Of those 50 guys, so we're going to get 50 hours every week from our 6 minutes in the morning and 6 minutes in the afternoon. That 50 hours in a year, these guys get 2 weeks of vacations, 52 weeks in a year. So let's say there's 50 weeks, 50 work weeks for each guy. Math comes out to 2,500 hours per year. Okay, here in California, this particular company pays its guys between $15 and $25 an hour. To make the math easy, let's say that we're going to use $20 an hour. Now, that doesn't include any of the company burdening, any of the things that would cause that actual or real number to be higher, but let's just say it's $20 an hour. So 2,500 hours times $20 per hour times 2,500 hours, that equals $50,000 per year. So we went from 6 minutes in the morning and 6 minutes in the afternoon to $50,000 a year. And it's because we've asked the guys to take their time card and write in their own time. So it's another example where it's rarely large chunks of, hey, if I just fixed this, everything would be great. What we hear time and time again from these service businesses is it's a little bit here, a little bit there, and a little bit over here, times a lot of guys, times a frequent occasion, and having some system that replaces those little tiny capillary-sized leaks can turn into real dollars. So we'll continue with our series next week. Thanks very much.
Good.